Hi, welcome to my video on Polynomial 1, Introduction to Polynomials. And this video is reviewing or practicing the Polynomial 1. And this is part A, and there's another video, part B. But let's do practice number 1A first. Number 1, 3xy. If you have a term 3xy, then the numerical coefficient is the number, which is 3, and the literal coefficient is the variables. So it's 3xy. Number 2, which terms is or are a constant? A constant is just a number. So the constants are -3, and this is hidden away. It looks like it's a variable here, but that's 7. A to the 0 is 1, so that's another name for 7. So by simplifying this term, we have that as a constant. The constant is just a number by itself with no variables. Number 3, circle the like terms in each. So if you have 7x, a like term would be a half x and -3x. So this has got an xy, which is not the same as x, and this has got an a, which is not the same. So number B, we're looking for a term that has a squared b. The numerical coefficient makes no difference. So we're looking for a squared b as a like term. A squared b, no, right here. That's a like term. And none of the others are like that. And we have 6x cubed y squared. We're looking for x cubed right here, y squared. Nope. X cubed y squared. That's a like term. And none of the rest have, this one has an x cubed but has a y cubed. And number 4, which term is unlike? So we have AB, a squared b, a squared b, a squared b. So this term is not like these three. All these got a squared b. Which term is unlike? The like terms are the y's. So the unlike term is the 4x. Place like terms in the blank. And if we put the, makes no difference which ones we have, because we got x and y variables. So we got an xy. Do we have another xy? Yes, it's right there, so just eliminate those. So we got 6xy. We have a -7x squared y, so -7x squared y. So we got any more? X squared y is here, so that's -6x squared y. So they're gone, and so we have xy squared, so we got a 2xy squared and a -8xy squared. So those are the like terms. And number 6, simplify each. So when we add, we need the same like terms. So that's an x and that's an x, so 9 plus 2 is 11x. And these are like terms, AB, AB, so -4 plus 7 is 3AB. And these are all like terms, so we have 3 minus 10 is -7, plus 1 is -6y squared. And these are all like terms. These, so -1, -4, -11, -5 and -11 is a -16d. Again, when you add like terms, you write down the literal coefficient and add up the numericals. Number 7, simplify each. So now we have terms of x's and constants. So we add the x's together and we add the constant terms together. So 6 plus 1 is 7x. 9 subtract 11 is -2. And again, we look for the like terms. We have a, so 4a and 2a is 6a. B and C don't change because there's no like terms to add to it. C, we have x's, we have y's, and we have constants. So let's do the x's first. Negative 3x, negative 6x. Then we do the y's. Notice we're not changing, we're just rearranging them. We only change when we move across the equal sign in the equation. So that's negative 3, negative 6, negative 9x. 6 subtract 13 is negative 7y. And 1 subtract 4 is negative 3. Number 8, state the perimeter of the figure. The perimeter of the figure is the sum of all the sides. So we have 6x plus 5x plus 6 plus 7x plus 8. So what I did, I went around this way so I wouldn't miss them. So we have 6x plus 5x plus 7x go together. 6 and 8 go together. So that's 11 and 7 is 18x plus 14. So we add up the like terms. Perimeter is the distance around, the sum of the sides. Number 9, which one is our polynomial? So a polynomial has a power that's only the power of the variables are could be, no, the power of the variables are the natural numbers. So that's a 1, so that's a polynomial. That's a negative 3, that's no. This is root 2, no. And this is not a polynomial because that's, if you bring the 3 up, it makes negative, so no. And we have x squared, 4x is 6x, that's a polynomial. Classify each as monomial for M, binomial B, trinomial as T. So but they had to be simplified. So x plus 2x plus 3y are simplified. So it's 2 terms, so it's a binomial. These terms are simplified. 1, 2, 3, that's a trinomial. And that's 1 term, mon is 1. And now we have to simplify them, so we have the y's squared, so we got 4y squared, 7y squared, plus 2y minus 3y. So that's a negative 3y squared minus y. So they're simplified. So when they're simplified, we say this is a binomial. So the terms, the expression has to be simplified in order to call it a mon, bi, or tri. And right here we have 3xy, and we have a 7xy, negative 4x squared minus x squared plus y. So that's 10xy minus 5x squared plus y. Not really concerned with the order here because we got double variables. So if it was a single variable like this, then you could put it in descending order, but I'm not quite struck on looking at the x, y variables. We'll do that a little bit later. So this is 3 terms, so that's a trinomial. Number 11, state the degree. The degree of a monomial is you add up the coefficients. So we have x squared, so the degree is 2. Right here we have a monomial, and we have that's 1 term, so that's a 1, and that's a 1. So the degree is 1 plus 2 plus 1, 4. And the degree here, this is understood to be 8. It could be x to the 0, or it could be 8. Y to the 0 makes no difference. But that's understood to be x to the 0 is 1, so 8 times 1 is 8. Y to 0 is 1, so that's an 8. So the degree of this one is a 0. So that, because that's a constant term. Any constant term has a degree of 0. Now that's for monomial. But binomials, trinomials, etc., we take the largest degree of any one term. We take the largest degree of any term. So the degree of this one is a 1. The degree of this one is constant 0. So the degree of this binomial is 1. The degree of this term here is 3. The degree of this term here is 1. So the degree of this binomial is 3. It's the largest degree of any one term. The degree of this term here is 5, 2 plus 3. Degree of this one is 1 plus 2, that's a 1, so that's a 3. So the degree here is 5. And number 13, write each in descending order. So descending order goes down. So we have all x's. So we got x cubed. We have an x squared. So that one is gone, that one is gone. So we have a 7x squared minus 2x plus 4. So we got them all used up. So there's the descending order. Cube, square, 1, that's the degree of 0. And here we have in terms of a, so we hit the highest one is a to the 4th. Next one is a squared. Next one is a, and then the constant at the end. Notice there's no a cubed. The a cubed is missing here. So so if you want to, you could go like this, 0a cubed, but it's not necessary. Now you got 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. But this is also correct. Simplify and arrange in descending order. So let's descending order. Let's start with the largest one. 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 4. So the largest one is x to the 4th. Done. The next degree is 3. So it's 6x cubed minus 2x cubed. So degrees of 3 are gone. Now next degree is x squared. So it's 3x squared, negative 3x squared, negative 7x squared. They're gone. And I have a negative 10x. I don't have any more. And I have a plus 6 and a minus 4. So notice as I wrote them down, I scratched them out to make sure I picked them all up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have them all. So now, simplify. We have cubes. So 4 minus 2 is, 6 minus 2 is 4. Negative 3, subtract 7, or negative 3, negative 7 is a negative 10, x squared. And we have a negative 10x. And we have a plus 2. So that's simplifying and arranging in descending order. So that's the first half of this polynomial 1 unit that I have on polynomials. And if again, like all the rest, if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.